Shout out to the God Turk, Supreme Clientele Radio. Diablo, SR the General, full blast the beat God. Graff Champs, yeah, Graff Champs, Graff Champs, yeah, Graff Champs. Shout out the 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 Graff Champs. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tune in to Graff Champs. We appreciate the love and support for all the Graff Camps. The most amazing and iconic artists out here smashing it from the train yards to the rooftops to the storefronts, highways catching wreck. SR the General, he be going crazy, bro, from his Instagram account, Supreme Clientele Radio. Turk. Interviewing all the icons, the ones that led the way. Salute to all the fallen legends, the ones that set the stage. Moment of silence, let us remember those. Peace. Whether they family or they were friend or foe. Hate them or love them, let's show them some respect. Major contribution in hip-hop, Graff Champs to the death. Ready and willing, never scared to fry. Never. Chancing the odds of getting up, prepared to rise. Super talented vandals, never scared to die. Let's show them love while they breathing. Go ahead and share the life, share the life. So tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Interviews are dope from the start up to the end. To the end. Let's show him love and call it glory time. Repost his post on your post, share his post up on your storyline. So tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Interviews are dope from the start up to the end. Let's show him love and call it glory time. Repost his post on your post, share his post up on your storyline.
Your throw is just so. Did it take years of freaking practice to get it down pat?
Did I get it down pat?
How long did it take to get it like down pat?
Oh, it took a while, man. Honestly, I mean, I would say the first 2-3 years, I was still trying to figure out the throw up for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, get it to whatever. And then I'd say like 88, I actually, 2 years in or 3 years in, maybe 88, 89 or somewhere around there, I came up with the current thought that I have. But it just, just needed to be tightened up. It was just like, and what I mean by tightened up, I mean cleaned up. Like I don't have like lines inside overlapping and, the letters weren't like, ill proportionate, they're like nice and clean and smooth, so, but it takes a while. I mean, I know it's a simple thing, but it's muscle memory really. If you do it over and over again, you'll eventually get it down. But, but I'm like pretty much about it. Cause I mean, I see guys like, Visa and fucking Ghost and Rec 127 and Scene and whoever, what I'm saying? Then Reese, these guys have like the cleanest, you know what I'm saying? And, I wanted my shit to be nice and juicy and legible like that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it takes a while to get it, and it's going to keep changing too. Your hand just changes. Sometimes it's like involuntary, even when you do it, it just starts to change a little bit over time. I mean, at one point it was leaning to the left for me, then it was straight up and down, then it's to the right for my ass, and now it's like straight up and down, but the two outside letters are arcing outwards. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it always metamorphs like that, bro. I remember my boy telling me one time that his throw was never gonna change. Now his throw is so different. It's mad funny, yo. What was I gonna say? So in your opinion, then, who you think got the dopest throwies that you like? Your personal opinion, like that got sick throwies.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of fresh throw-ups out there, man. I mean, we're gonna pick out any errors or just throw out random names out there.
Whatever you feel, whatever you like, it's your.
Aside from the names that I had already mentioned, because obviously, because I mentioned them, obviously I took bits and pieces of them. I obviously think they're fresh, but I would definitely say like guys like Gun, what I'm saying. Spear has a dope throw. Hayes, Min, OE, Wade, Chino, Trim, just to name a few. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of dudes out there. Vifer, out there, you know what I'm saying? Got fresh.
Yeah, you think dope throw up, bro? Like a nice fucking one that you could just splash wherever you want, bro. Your throwy gotta be dope, man. There's a lot of dope throwies out there. New York got the throwies, bro. I love. There's so many throwies, bro. Oh my god. Ghost to me is one of the dopest. The GH and the whole thing, the whole Ghost. It's beautiful. I fucking love it.
Yeah, man, it's fucking fresh. I mean, well, I like how he is able to manipulate it into his artwork and then, throw like a lot of faces and characteristics. And the G-Man came out of that. And the dude's nuts. Super talented.
Nuts. So what do you think about from going from graffiti into the art area?
I love it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, otherwise I wouldn't do it. It's a lot of similarities, but also very different in its own way. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like almost being toy all over again. You know what I'm saying? Basically starting all over from the beginning. You know what I mean? But at least I have like the bait to go over anybody. Side bust or fucking spot chop or shit like that, or respect anybody's shit. But you got to do stuff that's going to stand out. What I'm trying to do with now, not besides doing it on yourself, that exposure, and put in the work, and dedicate, towards that, because it's also a little bit different. 80 writers can go pretty much basically view of people who are going to be interested in your artwork and want to collect it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like a graffiti writer will go into a tunnel, he'll bomb the shit out of tunnel, pieces under there, blockbusters on the track sides and stuff like that. You're not going to get a photographer going down there and be like, oh, look at this freaking bomb ass weed paste and take a picture of that. No one's going to see that trash down there. I'm going to do it where foot, a lot of heavy foot traffic, high profile areas, maybe low risk, high reward areas. You know what I'm saying? Very visible people are going to be like, wow, that's dope, man. We got to find out who this artist is and hopefully something comes from that. You know what I'm saying?
Word. So back to street bombing then. So who do you like as the top street killers of all time? Like who do you think is the top niggas that kill streets of all time? Of all time, yeah, the top street bombers.
Well, man, there's a lot of dudes out there, man. You know what I mean? You're talking about like one city, or you talking about worldwide? Talking about West?
Nah, I'm talking about New York.
You gotta narrow down. New York?
Yeah, New York street bombing.
There's a lot of dudes out there. Oh shit, man. Well, I'll definitely say JA for sure. That dude is no joke. I mean, and then that's one, and then obviously Beaver. You got your TK and Jaws. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes. You know what I'm saying? They did it. Chino and Trim. There's a lot of guys. Shane, there was out there. There was copping a lot of tags out there.
Did you ever bomb with Smith?
Jew, huh?
With Smith? Smith is dope, bro.
He's nice. He's nice with it. He can do this thing,
Yeah, he's legendary. I just love the tag Smith. It just sounds so dope. And it's just so classic.
Yeah, he's nice. He's definitely nice,
Word. So what was your favorite shit to bomb? Like out of all the whole New York, did you have like you like Queens the best? Did you run through Brooklyn? What was the first time you ever ran through Brooklyn? What did you bomb?
Probably either highways or like, some of the main streets out there. I mean, I did streets, but it's not like, it was heavy, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? I was more of a throwy guy. Like I never really hopping tags and itself. I just thought a throwy is a little bit more legible. A little rather do that. And then, on highways, I would do more straight letters and combine it with the throw up as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we was talking before about like the Graff now and shit. What do you think about it?
Yo, it's nuts, man. New York City I've been back and forth between, East and West, you know what I'm saying, the last 2 years. And it's just, it's crazy. The landscape over there just changes on a daily basis. Dudes is going nuts. And I'm not even talking about like COVID bombing. It just in general is just nuts because everybody trying to outdo each other. Shit is just insane. I mean, there's a lot of dudes out there right now currently just fighting for fucking NYC supremacy, and it's just crazy. It just looks like a fucking combat zone over there. It's nuts over there. And, they're just hitting the illest spots out there, you know what I'm saying? Shit that I wouldn't fucking try to fucking do, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's fresh, man. I love it, man. It's dope, It's like I like to see that, man, because for a little while, it was kind of falling off. They were buffing everything, but the resiliency of these writers today, man, they're like, fuck that. It's our city, we're gonna take the shit, and they're just, keeping that torch lit. I mean, they're just dropping bombs everywhere, like big shit too. Not even like little ass tags and just skimpy throw-ups and outlines of shit. They're doing like stompers, high spots, fucking rolling shit out and fucking, I mean, just dominating block for block, block in and block out. They're just nice to see. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. Like there's some guy that writes Texas and Gain that they do the blockbusters on the sides of the building on like the whole side of it. It's ridiculous. It looks so dope.
It's shit is beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? I've seen their shit off the freeways. I've seen quite a bit of their stuff, Even the tags they cop with spray paint on the gates are juicy. They got like nice hands, you know what I'm saying? But
crazy. Yeah.
Duplicate that to duplicate their actual hand style with a roller at the side. It is remarkable. Like with rollers, man. But I'm tell you something, man. When you start doing curves and lines with some of these rollers, this shit is really annoying. You know what I'm saying? I do little short strokes up and down, and it takes a lot of like head coordination to do. And the pole, dipping the paint and to get things done, it's a pain in the ass, man. So
yeah. So how long does it take you to do like one of those whole car freight trains?
The hopper takes me about an hour and a half, give or take. That thing is about 15 to 16 feet tall and about 55 feet across. So, I mean, I have it down to a science, man. I could get 2 of those in like 3 hours. An auto rack will take about 2 hours, or a little more than 2 hours for me. That's about 80 feet long and about 18 to 19 feet tall. And that's only from ladder to ladder. If I was to go a little further than that, this shit is actually 93 feet long. It's fucking big, man, that thing, It don't look like that in the photos, so people are like, meh, whatever. I've seen all of them that he posts, what they do. But they really, unless you get right up on the motherfuckers, those shits are big. I mean, because they have like 3, it's like 3 tiers inside where they put cars in there. And it's a big thing, man. It's pretty big. I like doing it. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? You make a serious mess and it's dope, man. So,
Yeah, bro. I was seeing pics, bro, and it looks crazy because you look mad small in front of the whole shit, like with your hands up and shit. That shit is gigantic. Yeah.
It's dope, man. It's fun, man.
So So have you done something and people send you flicks from like other states with it?
I'm sorry?
Did you ever get flicks like that people send you, like they seen it in other states?
Yeah, I don't really. I repost them in my stories whenever someone tags me to one of those pictures, or I just screenshot it and I just, put it on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to blow up anybody's feed too much, but I definitely want to show respect for the guys' time to catch a flick of my work and then send me a copy of that. So for all the guys that go out there, elements or chase down these trains to give me a flick. I thank you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because, for real, that shit is getting if possible because the trains beside can't get a good shot, or the same train will pull in front of your train and you won't even get a flick of your shit. And so you got to hope the guy that someone else sees it and gives you a flick. And usually they do, and it's dope. So thank those guys, man, for real. Like, flicks are so important, man. They document history and show that you were really there. And some of these photos they send me are so scenic and fresh, man. It's like, wow, that's great. Thank you.
Do you have a photo album of all the old school shit?
Yeah, I do. Albums full of stuff that I've done from like 86 to like right for like 99, like to about.
Ooh, yeah, nice.
A lot of flicks. Yeah, I haven't leaked a lot. I leak out a flick or two here and there at times, but a lot of stuff I did was, to me, ass cheeks, man. So I don't even want people to see it, man. But, I will probably leak a few more out, man. I don't know if I will ever work on a book or not, but I think, right now, like I'll when the time is right, I'll let some out here and there.
Please, the streets need to see that, bro. That's crazy. I love old school flicks, bro, because I never took a flick ever in my life. I'm an idiot. I should have of nothing of mine. So anything is because someone else took me a flick.
Yeah, I know that feeling, man. There's quite a bit of shit that I didn't take flicks of either. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of the highways, I didn't get any pictures of any of that, and highway spots too. But it was hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, film was like, it wasn't cheap. I didn't have a job, we'd have to rack the film, and even the cameras were trash and they didn't take good pictures. Didn't have a ride to go back to get the day shot. Nobody thought it would, really be. I didn't think it was that important at the time, but now even still on a freeway, you get a picture of a wall, you can't. Hazards and try to take a flick. That was about it. You know what I'm saying? But who's doing all that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty assed out when it comes to flicks too. You know what I'm saying? When on that.
So we was talking about this before, the highways and shit. So you told me before on the side, we had a conversation. You said you would never claim to be the king of a highway or anything like that. But when you was doing your runs on the highways, a lot of people, would say that you was the king of the highway in their opinion. Who else did you see killing the highways at the time?
Yeah, it was, there's quite a few people, man. Like Fib, Kane. He used to bomb with AS and them. Bugs and Dart, they did a lot of highways. Jest did a lot of highways. Echo, Elf. Cope did a lot of highways. Fade and Med did a lot of highways. My boy Stain CWB did a lot of highways. Scent, those guys. That's to just name a few, man. Like, there's a lot of dudes out there that did highways, man, that, got forgotten and shit, man. Some of those IMOK guys out there too, like home mag dudes and, them guys doing shit out there too, you know what I'm saying? In the Bronx and, Yonkers and up there and stuff like that. And, it was a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? So
what years do you think you went the hardest?
I would probably say 87 to 89. on the highways, I was probably going the hardest and trying to get as many streets as possible. And then I had a little intermission that was involuntary, but whatever. And then I would say from 92 to 94, I was going pretty ham then.
So what led you to slow down?
It wasn't much that I wanted to slow down. It was just like, I was now out of my teens. I was in my early 20s, and I was trying to find myself. I didn't have college or a skill or trade of any kind. I wasn't taking college seriously. I had some real shitty job that was paying me like peanuts, and I didn't want to, nothing with myself, you know what I'm saying? So really turned around, look back. I mean, basically, a couple of people I knew, they were doing time, like, and me, you know what I'm saying? Basically, graffiti was like a gateway crime for me, and I was like, "Fuck this, man! I gotta get in before I really shoot myself in the dead. Do something with myself." And so I decided to join in, and shit, this is great, man. I'm not going home. I'm just gonna sit here and do this because I enjoy doing this, and that was that.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Salute to you for going to the service, man. That's what's up, bro.
Thanks, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think I would be. I don't think I'm built for that shit, bro. I couldn't even listen in school.
Yeah, I don't know. They teach you discipline and basic training, you know what I'm saying? To a certain extent. And, I didn't think it was that hard. But I also joined when I was a little older too, so I was a little less belligerent at that time. But if you ain't really got nothing going on, you know what I'm saying, and if you have a pretty clean record and can pass the test and you're physically fit, man, I would highly recommend doing it. You know what I'm saying? Get a lot out of it. You know what I'm saying? And you do.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a nice little starter kit in life. You know what I'm saying? So recommend it if you're not doing anything productive.
So now, what about the canvases and the stickers and the merch and everything? Can people cop that off of you?
Yeah, I got a lot of people coming through, getting stuff. I also, sell other people's work, help them out, to have a place to move their work through my site. And thanks for everybody that ever came through there and browsed around and obviously copped something. Thank you guys very much. But that's what I was doing. I was making it a one-stop shop to help everybody move their stuff and then move mine as well. So
plug it. What is it so people can know?
Yeah, so my Graff site is, for Graff supplies and stuff like that is D1NYC.com. And then for my actual street art, it's 7lineartstudio.bigcartel.com. And that's the number 7 in front, not spelled out.
Dope. Let me ask you this question. Did you think back in the day when you started doing graffiti that in the future you would be able to sell your work and be known as, as one of those people up there like that, a legend, a GOAT, did you think it would be like that?
I don't think anybody thought that. I mean, who would have thought like computers and smartphones and apps and selling shit in the palm of your hand? Like, I don't even think I would have thought of that at all. It's pretty amazing because I see so many dudes out there that, have credible histories and so much talent out there, and they struggle to move sometimes, and it baffles me, man. I'm like, how is a dude like, which that's historically fresh, not moving like hotcakes, and some do, so, I mean, it's crazy to me, I mean, for example, like Scene, I mean, you got to be like hitting the refresh button every 5 seconds, man, to get something from that guy. I mean, it took me months just to get a little SE off the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I almost gave up. Same thing with like Quick, man. I was like trying to get some shit off him, and it took forever to get that off that dude. But some guys are a little easier to obtain, and you're getting quality pieces. Like I bought a piece off a part. That shit's dope. I mean, Ghost stuff is, it flies off the shelf, and I mean, there's a lot of dudes, man. You whatever. But then there's guys that have a remarkable history that it's hard selling their work sometimes, or people just ain't copying it, and it baffles me. Like Fuzz One, I don't understand. Like the dude's fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he did it all. He had like 50 different names. He had the hands. He had the throwies. He got up. He pieced, he had the characters, and he didn't copy other people's shit. He did shit out of his own head, man. I mean, the dude is nasty. But I mean, he either sells for like low prices, or people ain't getting it. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes no sense to me. I'm gonna smack the shit out of that dog. I'm gonna shut the hell up. But it's crazy, so I mean, I feel like I'm very blessed, that I'm able to move pieces and people show me love and support. And I really appreciate it. And thank you, man. I mean, you're really not doing a whole lot unless you got people that are in your corner and love you, man, for it. So thank you guys, for real.
Word. Yo, that's it. I feel blessed too. Like, people like run up on me and ask me, oh, yo, could you sign my book or whatever like that? When me and wifey first got together like 20 years ago, and she always used to be bugging like, what the fuck is this, bro? And now that I can sell my autograph, she realized what it is after, though. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. It's crazy. My son, my daughter, all of that, right. I tell them not to tell nobody what I write and nothing like that, because they always come home from school with books and all types of stickers and shit for me to hit. It's mad funny.
Yeah.
Word. Who was your favorite person to bomb with? Who you kill shit with? Give me a ill story right now of you killing shit one night with somebody.
Yeah, I had a lot of partners, but I say probably one of my favorite partners had to be J.A., man. I mean, he was always just a funny dude to just hang out with, just talking shit and cracking jokes all day long. But we went and did everything, basically racking from like crack at dawn. We would go all the way to Long Island on like $20 of gas and rack everything that wasn't bolted down, from like demo cordless phones to books to CDs and tape cassettes and batteries and film and clothes and socks and jackets, boots and paint and markers and ink, everything. We took everything, tools, you name it, we took it. We come back, trunk full of stolen merchandise left and right. And, then we would commence the bombing once it got dark. When we left Long Island, we would start bombing stations, streets. We would, it was a fun time. When we would bomb stations, man, we would be crushing those tiles, and right as we were done and leaving, police would come down running down the stairs, and we would be coming out the hatch. And then we would go to the car, change our outfits, or freaking drop our cans and freaking come back with the camera and be sneaking off flicks while they were on the platform, like, yo, and just take pictures of that, man. So it was crazy. And it happened quite a few times too while we did it. So, it was fun, you know what I'm saying? And crazy.
Yeah, bro, I wish I could go back to those nights where you just go all night bombing, bro.
Yeah, they were dope nights, man. You can still do it now. I mean,
Nah.
Now you can just go. You can go live with it now. You know what I'm saying? You had to be in the live and be like, look. People come running down and
name some niggas from now that you see getting up.
I see a lot of dudes out there getting it in right now. The last few times I've been home, man, I mean, between the few boroughs I've traveled to, you'd see like a lot of those L&E kids, like, Zers, and, Panic, Pear, Goog, Hound. Let me see who else. That kid Par is going fucking retarded. Cheats. Roach, Flat 17, that kid Mint from Japan is going stupid. And I even seen him in Korea going extra ham and Japan. That kid's just that kid CEO and Servus Anzo TD Net Arcade. I mean, those are just a few. That's a couple of names, and just that are kind of in your face with it. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, some of them guys are younger dudes, so I don't know what they got going on. They just probably got a lot of time on their hands. But just seeing some of the older cats coming back, like I was like, oh shit, like that's for a minute there. Even like I mean, there's a bunch of dudes out there just going stupid there, you know what I'm saying? Giz was going crazy with fucking 17 and fucking JA, and a lot of dudes, man, just trying to bring that shit back. And so I mean, there's a lot of dudes out, and that's just, like I said, that's just to name a few. I'm not saying that's all, but there's a lot, and it's good to see that shit, man. I like that, you know what I'm saying? It's good to see that people are fucking taking that shit serious, man, keeping that fucking torch lit, you know what I'm saying? Don't let it die out,
Or that's the whole point of Graff Champs, man. Not let that shit die.
Word up.
That's a fact, bro. So let me ask you this. What was your favorite year of graffiti? What year in graffiti you think had the most competition?
Oh man. I would narrow it down to 1 year, but I say like very competitively. I would probably a window between 86 and 89. Because there was a lot of people bombing and racing for the trains and dominating lines, but also they were also trying to this is when streets were really getting crushed too, and highways were getting crushed. So, everybody was trying to be well-rounded and hitting everything in sight. You know what I'm saying? Like from trucks to gates to fucking highways to track spots to trains, and even the beginning of the era and all that shit. Like, it was crazy. Dudes were just going ham. You know what I'm saying? So I would say a window. I wouldn't narrow it down to a year, but I would say a window, like 86 to whatever. But then again, I would say, early 90s too, man. There was a lot of new generations getting ready to come out. You had your YKK guys, your FTR dudes, and all those cats, man. They were like the ones that, passing in the torch. They destroyed shit too, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't forget those dudes, man. They fuck shit up. And the guys after that would be like the ACC dudes and the Smart Crew guys and fucking, the NFG dudes. And then after that was fucking the OGM cats. And every 5 years to a decade, you have that one standout crew that just comes out and fucks shit up. You know what I'm saying? And, it's a generational talent and crew that goes out there and just makes so much noise. You know what I'm saying? And, if I left any crews out there, it's not, forgive my ignorance, because I was in and out of New York. I don't really live there anymore, but I mean, for the time that I've gone back and forth, I try to keep up with it as much as I can. And those were some of the guys I saw, just to name a few. And they were really putting in some shit, you know what I'm saying? So, and this isn't internet knowledge, like, oh, I see this guy online, oh, check this guy's hashtag, he's getting up. No, fuck that. I saw these motherfuckers with my own eyes. No, because I want to make sure that people aren't like, oh, you just got that information from. No, fuck that. I saw that shit with my own eyes. If I didn't see it, I'm not gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? Or my memory slips me, whatever. But there's a lot of dudes putting in shit, you know. And I think if they did, you know, I mean, whether I know them or not, or like them or not, you know, I'm going to definitely, you know, give credit where it's due. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how I am. I'm not gonna try to play it off and sweep it under the carpet and shit. You know what I'm saying? They doing shit, you know. It's hard to not say they're doing shit when you see it everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some
man.
of those guys even traveled out of the city. I've seen them in other cities too. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't just go to Miami. I've been to LA. I've been to San Diego, fucking Jersey recently, and travel around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I've seen some of these same names, man, popping up in some of these other. You know, they're really trying to. I mean, you know. I mean, shit.
Yeah, man. Now,
Neo US, that dude went fucking 50 states with his crew. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's fucking remarkable, man. You know what I'm saying? 50.
it's hard.
So, I mean, yo, big shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? For doing that. Because there ain't too many people doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely never going to see that, but whatever. You know? And that's remarkable.
Yeah. TD is about to finish the 50th state, baby. TD is about to bring it home. He's about to be the second one.
That dude's murdering shit, man. I mean, I see that dude is nice and clean, and you know what he does is he throws up that cat mic, man. I guess it's a close friend of his, wearing that dude around, you know what I'm saying, and putting them up. That's respect, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, bro. He's a real hardcore New York street bomber, bro.
Pass, man. Yo, rest in peace to Bismarck. Also, you know, my man DG and EA, they also passed this month, you know, several years back. So EA and DG, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying?
Well, rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers, bro. Life, yo, it's crazy how you hear today, gone tomorrow. A lot of just hip hop culture figures, not only graffiti writers, types of people. People just die every day, bro. And it's like, this is why we thank you for being on the show, because we get to give you your flowers while you're here and let you know that we salute every contribution that you have made to the graph / hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? You build the way for niggas like me and my generation, you know? Like you said, all the YKKs and the FTRs and my crews, the MBKs, the Ever and SR and all of us. And, you know, we salute you for that. And I thank you for that. The generation.
There's a lot of dudes out there, man.
Yeah, the generation that came after yours is a very strong generation. My generation, the 90s babies, yo, it was a very dope generation, but I just missed, you know, we missed the train era and shit. And I just wish I could have the experience of going to a train yard and bombing a fucking whole train, doing fillings all over the train and watching the shit run. Like, I never got to do that. You know, when I was a kid, I seen niggas shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what got me into graffiti. You know what I mean? And to have, I always held you very high in my head on the totem pole and graffiti, up there with Ghost and all of those guys. You know what I mean? So it's an honor to have you, bro, for real.
It, man. Thanks, man. Just to hear my name with some of those guys you mentioned, man. It's
dope. And you got to release some of them. You got to give the streets a little bit.
I do. I will put some more out there, man. I just, you know, I'm more focused on my art, man, and you know, I feel like, you know, I should probably put a little bit more pictures out there at Duel. I mean, you know, I'm like lazy because my shit is in boxes and I gotta dig them shits up, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm trying to find those pics, and I have them. I just got to dig them out, you know? Rather just pull something out that's already right, a couple of pictures. I'm just like, you know, that shit online, you know? But,
Word, yo. Before we break out, do you have any last words for the fans?
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, I really appreciate everybody that came here and checked in. You know, freaking, thank you very much for showing me love and support, man. And, I want to wish my friend Graff from Graff Stars, heck, a happy 40th birthday. A big shout out to my boy Gem Stars. No Love City, you know what I'm saying? Show me love and shit with the merch the other day. Stickified with the stickers. Deep Space Gallery out of Jersey City for freaking putting my work up and hanging my work and actually moving a couple of my pieces. Island Art Gallery out of Harlem. UCUX Gallery out of out of the Fairfax area in Los Angeles. They got a show going on right now as well. Graff Filthy Inc., for sending me a sample. I'm gonna check it out. Kent and Allison from the Museum of Graffiti, you know what I'm saying? We're chilling with them yesterday over at the Tristan Eaton show, which was really fresh. If you're out here in the West, man, go out and check that show out, man. It's really dope. That dude is on another level. You know what I'm saying? My man Joe from the Bushwick Collective for, always trying to help me get that work. And also at the same time, putting me on some spots. The good people over at Soul Mag and Up Mag. My man over there at Falsehood Lives, you know what I'm saying? And the guys that he's doing collaborations with, from Matter to Bates to Scent and myself and the rest of the alphabet. My man from freaking Art Without Boundaries, out of LA. My man Rovas, who's out there in Mexico right now doing dirt and getting ready to do a solo show out there. Good luck to you, my man. You know what I'm saying? Safe travels while you're out there. My street art team, the Crew Eyebrows, Say No Sleep, aka Freaking Word. My Art Jesse, aka Freaking Steel in the Vandal Beast, you know what I'm saying? My man Doe, Gemstars, and Martinez Gallery, who just sent me this juicy little coloring book that he included me in. And the guys over there, Scuff and Mike Top Dogs, you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys very much. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I don't know. Freaking, there's a couple questions on here I see in here. I'm trying to see what they say. Any advice for the new generation? Just keep doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? Keep putting it out there, keep putting your work out there, Get all that talk about, good things come to those who wait, man. The good things come to those who go out there and get their shit, you know what I'm saying? And put in that work. Try to keep your shit clean and freaking, and be true to the game and shit, and good things will come, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree with that one right there. You know what I'm saying? The reading some of the comments now, but yeah. Yo, other than that, any other questions, man? Everybody for checking in. You know what I'm saying?
Want to salute you, dude. Thank you, bro. The episode is gonna be posted up right now on my IG. You can watch it back whenever you want. I'll tag you in it so you can already have it. We salute everything you do. We support you. Everybody go get that Duel merch. Hit them up. Easy, bro.